Gods, demigods, human beings with complications, they're all part of the same picture. They're all involved in the grand scheme that makes up this wonderful world. Look at this nature. These leaves. But what happens when all these gods who have control of all these different elements, all these different people, all these different places, decide they just don't like each other anymore? Then you get little guys like this, caught up in the fray. They don't know what to do. They're so scared. They're clutching onto their little pet pigeon. Hi, Archimedes. How are you doing? And nothing good can possibly come of this. This man is not going to make it very far in life because the gods are not going to give him that chance. We have to give him that chance. And that's what Smite's all about. Gods fighting, controlling, winning. It's the top 10 gods of Smite. And number 10, Anubis, the god of the dead. Anubis and I have a loyalty bond. Have you ever had a dog and a puppy, and it was such a cute little puppy that you wanted to just have it on your lap and feed it milk and take it for walks? Did you ever have that? Because that's what Anubis is. Anubis is my friend. And doggone it, I'm gonna stick by him. I'm gonna stick by him even though he has the lowest stats out of almost any other mage. Seriously, he has no protections, he has low health, he doesn't even have good regen on health or on mana. So why would you want to play with Anubis? Because the dog has a bite. And just look how cute he looks when he stares at you with those piercing, glowing, I've been possessed by the second son of Satan puppy dog eyes. Okay, maybe he wouldn't make such a good pet. Okay, Hades, you suck him into your swirly underworld nether pool, and I'll burst him with my laser eyes. Hades, they're beating me up. You did that underground tunneling thing and you didn't bring me with you. Anubis is great. He's a bit slow on firing off his shots, and he doesn't really have much else going for him besides his attack abilities, but he is a lot of fun to play, and while perhaps not the most viable and competitive play, I would recommend him to anybody who's trying to get into the game. In the number 9 spot, Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Oh, don't worry, the dog will get along just fine with my birds. He didn't get along. My birds, oh. He didn't get along. Athena, were you trying to body block me? I mean, I really am quite flattered, but as a mage with healing, I can take more damage than you. Isn't that funny? Okay, fine, just teleport away. I don't care, I don't need your support. Come here, Shanga, we'll double heal support. This is gonna be awesome. And the new meta is double heal support! Aphrodite is one of those supports that can kind of do everything. She can kind of tank, she can heal really well, and she can even deal damage to the more glass cannon-y characters in the game. Yes, cannon-y is a word now. Aphrodite suffers from the same problem that any support does. A reliance on a decent team. Heals or no heals, damage or no damage, tanky or not tanky. If the team's not good, the support can't push. Well, I've had quite enough of that. Let's move on to number 8. At number 8, we have Hubwa, the god of the Yellow River. There's that grand, amazing river. For number 8 spot, Hebo, the god of the Yellow River.
I hate to interrupt you here, buddy, but it's definitely pronounced Hubwa.
Hubwa? Why would I pronounce it Hubwa?
I don't know, it's just the way it's always pronounced. Think famous television painter Bob Ross, Yogi Bear and his trusty sidekick Bwabwa, American Idolist Bob Ice,
Come on.
Famous football running back Boy Jackson.
Okay, okay,
It's
all right, we're done here.
Man.
We're done here. Oh my god, that guy doesn't have any legs! Out of the pool, everybody come on, go, 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 go! Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy my items and move into the lane. Is this... Huh. I think I've seen rivers actually erode the riverbanks quicker than this. Yep. Still trying to get to middle lane. He's gotten pretty good at peristalting himself upwards. Yeah, you like that, don't you, Hubwa? The water, I mean. He must really like how pleasant it feels on his skin, making him nice and squeaky clean. That's the only way that could have been taken. Aw, isn't that cute? Kali thinks she can actually gank me. Too bad for her, I'm more powerful than her. You see, I'm the
rage of the multitudinous oceans incarnate.
There's not much more that I can say about Hubwa. He's powerful, he's slow, but man, late game, there is nothing that can stop this truck of a mage from destroying the enemy team. He is a force to be reckoned with, and probably one of my favorite mages to play. I recommend him highly. There is nothing quite like Hebo. Oh god.
Are you serious? It's not Hebo.
Look, I don't want you here.
I mean, think about the Cartoon Network show.
You don't belong. That doesn't, nobody even watch that show.
Without her, man.
Okay. Just get out.
This isn't over.
You haven't heard the last of Hebo.
Really, man? It's not Hebo.
In our number 7 slot is Khumbakarna, the sleeping giant. You know, I want to know what on earth was going on in the high-res studio when they said, you know what sounds like would be a pretty good idea? Let's go ahead and take a fat, sleeping guy and make him a god in Smite. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. Put the presses. Let's get that thing rolling. Retreat, 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 retreat. Hi, my name's Khumbakarna. I just got hit by like 50 spears and now I'm just going to go ahead and go nighty-night in the middle of the street. That sounds like a good plan. Anybody know where the nearest Starbucks is? Not only can Khumbakarna fall asleep as his passive when he reaches 0 health, but he can also body check minions like he's the best quarterback on the NFL football team. You ever play shot put with somebody's body? Here's what it looks like. Oh my god, I hit something! Top that off with 2 stuns and the fact that he's fairly impossible to kill because he's got so much health, and Khumbakarna is a admirable guardian to add to anybody's roster in Smite. In our number 6 slot, Hades, the king of the underworld.
Poop. So much. Such poop. Many stink. Wow.
Our neighborhood. So, what about you? What do you think of Hades? Okay. He's not talking. These are actually. I mean, actually, this is a cemetery. This is a cemetery. A little uncomfortable. Okay, are we done?
Yeah, I think he's about run its course.
Yeah, I think I'm probably damned to hell for this. Well, Hades is number 6, so here you go. Hades, don't be so down. Just 'cause they got beads don't mean they're better. Remember that you don't have any skin, but you can tank as well as backers. And when your team just needs support, Hades, refrain. You're better off solo or in the mid lane. But in arena, you're still okay. They won't escape when Kukulkan catches them in his whirlwind. I think you get the point. Let's move on. In our number 5 spot, Noga, Guardian of Heaven. Noga is an awesome mage as long as you're not a fan of tortoises, in which case she murdered them so that she could restore balance between the earth and the sky. I hope that wasn't a big deal for you. She is also the god of the 5 elements, those elements being earth, water, fire, wood, and metal. Noga is hands down the best mage in the game. She is that good. If you're going up against her though, you're gonna hate your life. First off, Noga can summon a number of clay soldiers, up to 3 of them, depending on the level of the skill, to go and fight you while she is off doing her own thing. Just an FYI, Noga made humans out of clay. These are people you're killing! They're real! She can also fling a sharp piece of metal at you, and it might as well be an M1 Garand in her hand because that thing goes through half your health like it was butter. Oh, by the way, if it pierces one of those clay soldiers, then they're gonna explode, detonating all of their gross clay intestines all over your face and stunning you for a few seconds. You can also shroud herself and her allies in a dense fog that also damages enemies that pass through it. Oh, we're not done. She also has an ultimate that pulls her out of the battlefield, away from where she can take damage, and then unleashes meteors upon the unsuspecting innocent warring gods who are engaged in mortal combat. Oh, by the way, you may as well play dead and pretend you're a dinosaur because this thing will hit you no matter where you are. So I hope that you came with Aegis. You did get Aegis, right? You did get it, right? Right? In our number 4 spot, Sylvanas, the Keeper of the Wild. This spot was gonna go to Geb, but then Sylvanas came in with a sledgehammer and basically made the Guardian metagame into Sylvanas and everybody else. Sylvanas is everything that you would hope a bearded old man riding on top of a fat Groot would be. If when you were 7 you ever decided that it was your time to shine and go and engage a tree in mortal combat, this is roughly how it would go. You'd probably trip over the roots while trying to smack against the bark ineffectively, all the while being shot at by seeds falling out of the tree's many branches. Oh, also the tree spirits are going to come and suck the soul out of you to give health back to the tree. I'm not sure I mentioned that one, but that definitely happened to me. What, was I the only one? Until then, enjoy Sylvanas in all his rooting, vine-pulling, flower-planting ways. I know some of you are saying, he's the best god in the game, didn't you see the statistics? That's precisely why I didn't put him higher. He's likely gonna get nerfed. Just when everybody started to get along and agree. Patch notes 1.45. In our number 3 spot, Apollo, the god of music. If this top 10 list had an honorable mention for the most irritatingly pretentious pomade-traipsing punk in the game, Apollo hands down takes the cake. Somewhere between the frost-tipped I wanted that away hairstyle and his ability to slide away, push away, sing away, and finally take a giant chariot and fly off like Peter Pan after robbing Captain Hook of all of his rum away, Apollo turns out to be a very slippery fellow. Oh sure, he might smile, and he might have the nice hair, but while you're over there in the soul lane, you don't know what kind of deals he's making in the alleys of the duo lane, or at your Phoenix, the very person you trusted most. Oh sure, everything might look okay when you get back to the Phoenix, but believe me, he was there. I can sense it. I know Apollo was doing something with that Phoenix! Why would you do this to me? Do you not love me anymore, Phoenix? Is this what this is? In our number 2 slot, Athena, the goddess of wisdom. You know, there's some pretty stiff competition out there for the best guardian in the game. A rock, a tree, some fat people. So why is it that a woman with a shield ends up being the best guardian in the game? Here's a silly montage that demonstrates precisely why.
Get some! Get some! Get some!
I think I can start to feel sympathetic for Zeus's headaches. But seriously, Athena burst out of Zeus's skull. It's part of the mythology. Go read up on it. It's pretty cool. Libraries, they're useful. Add to that the fact that she has a number of taunts that can keep enemies from being able to effectively retreat or control their characters properly, and you have a recipe for disaster for anybody that tries to go up against her in support lane, or jungle lane, or solo lane, or mid lane, fast lane, hurricane lane. And the god that holds the most prestigious title of all, the #1 god, the one that's better than all the rest. The #1 god is Hunbats, you all lost to a monkey. Good day, sir. Everything's gone horribly wrong. Hunbats is #1. And not only that, but every other assassin has been nerfed. Hunbats did the only logical thing that he could under such circumstances. He donned his magical banana helmet and went into the jungle to slaughter the local inhabitants. Harpies and cyclopses mostly, you get the picture. What's that? Hunbats is gonna get ganked? No siree, he's gotta pounce. What's that? Hunbats is gonna get ganked by 3 people? That's okay. He's just gonna pop a fear no evil that's going to make them all run away from him while everybody else kills them in a very painful fashion. Oh sure, Hunbats might be about as squishy as a banana, but that doesn't matter because just try and hit him. I mean, just look at him take towers. In a few seconds, the tower is gone, and it just takes 1 pounce away into the jungle in a blink, and no one can even get close to him. With a plethora of escapes, lockups, and pretty significant damage, as well as a great early game, I cannot see any other way than for Hunbats to be the best god in Smite. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can go ahead and click on the video playing on the screen right now to be taken to videos that I've done in the past. Otherwise, if you really like the video, go ahead and give a like and hit the giant subscribe button that you see before you so that you can know when I release new videos. Within the next few weeks, I also plan on streaming Majora's Mask blindfolded, so if that's something that you'd like to check out, you can click on the little Twitch button to be taken to my Twitch channel, subscribe there, and you'll know when I start broadcasting. I think I'm about done here. Thank you again for watching. This has been TimberTaft. See you next time.